Anyway, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lord, please lead us and guide us today as we do the county's work, and keep us all safe for the rest of the day and all throughout the rest of our journey through today. So thank you, dear Lord. We ask this in your Son, Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. Consent agenda is approval of last week's minutes, monthly reports for both the clerk and the treasurer. Destruction of old equipment. We're getting rid of a lot of old equipment lately. And appointment order with Thomas Donaldson for the Sheriff's Department. Motion?
I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Thank you. Approved. Award bids, IT Department. Mr. Faulkner.
Jared Faulkner, IT Director. Recently we put out a bid earlier this February for still bids for the security upgrade at Weber. At that time, nobody submitted the bids on time by law. So last meeting, we requested to reach out to local places. And I reached out to 5 different companies. I only had 3 respond back to me. And I emailed you guys all the list of what we had. I talked with the auditor's office to get approval and make sure everything's down what we need. And my choice to go with the bid award would be Robert's Alarm out of Bonne Terre.
And this takes care of all your wishes on the requirements on it. And you have it in the budget?
Yes.
Okay. And that's the 2021 budget?
Correct.
Okay. And this totals 11,700.
Correct.
So no problems there that I see. Motion? Your recommendation that we do this?
Yes, be my recommendation would pick Roberts.
Okay, and then a motion?
I'll make a motion on the recommendation from the IT Director that we go with Roberts and Lauren for the bid, and thank you very much for going out to that. I appreciate that.
I'll second that.
Okay, any questions, comments? Is it the only local company that bid?
Yes.
Okay, so that's, and it's cheapest.
Correct.
Okay, and certainly their goods and services qualified.
Correct.
No problem there. Okay. And no other
The
questions?
total exactly was 11,000 what?
11,700.
11,700. We had it in the budget. I think we added towards the end of the budget last year. Added 22,000 to that just for this project. When we wasn't for sure.
Okay. Seeing no other questions or comments, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Derek. Authorization to purchase a dump truck. These guys want, what, $150 for my used truck?
Blake Oakland, Superintendent of the Road and Bridge. We would like permission to begin the process of purchasing a new dump truck in the 2022 budget year. Normally when we purchase these dump trucks to have them built, it takes approximately a year to receive them. So we want to start the process now. We're going to be replacing one of our dump trucks. It's a 2007 model tandem dump truck. This will be for a tandem axle dump truck. It's a 2007 model. It has upwards of 180,000 miles on it. By the time we replace it, it'll be well over 200,000. And we're to the point, once a piece of equipment gets this old and this many miles, we're putting more money into it than what it's worth. But we're still utilizing it, still using it. So this is just another step in upgrading our fleet and our equipment to newer equipment. And we will have this budgeted in the 2022 budget year, but we'd just like to start the process now.
Understandable, it's necessary to start it now.
It is.
And your old truck was what year, 27?
2007.
Okay, so it's what, 14, 15 years
nearly
old?
15 years
And you
old.
have 13 trucks, so you're cycling through your trucks.
We are, and you know, I would like to say, in an effort to upgrade our fleet, which we have done with the permission of the county commission over the past few years, it shows in that the 2 weeks that we had this winter weather, this 2-week storm, that we ran these trucks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We had no major breakdowns, and that's due to the fact that our fleet is modernized, it's newer, it's more updated, and when we need these trucks at the most emergency type situations, they're available and ready, and we had no break.
Have a good crew.
Minor, yeah, we had minor repairs, no major breakdowns, every truck still going But yeah, we just, our intent is to buy local, from one of the local dealers, truck dealers here. Then it will be outfitted, this will be a process, a bidding process through state contract. Then it will be outfitted, through a in-state, with our salt and aggregate spreader, plows, the hydraulic work kit,
Front and back.
everything we built from grid. Now, we're anticipating, I know you have approximately 160, more than likely it'll be closer to 180.
Be that much more?
It's probably, the last one tandems we bought were 160, and that was 4 years ago.
These are twin screw tandems.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Now, last year, we upgraded our fleet with single axles, we got 2 new single axles, and it's just time to, we just tried to rotate out our oldest trucks.
All right. Your recommendation?
Recommendation that, we are allowed to purchase this truck in 2022 budget year. and
Start the process of purchasing a truck.
Correct.
Motion?
Okay, I make a motion that we approve the process of the road and bridge to purchase a new tandem dump truck.
Second. Questions?
There is a chance that this could be delivered before 2022 with the
Money?
huh?
Money?
With the understanding that it still would not come out until the 2022 budget.
Okay.
There's a chance that they may get done a little quicker than anticipated, and this may be delivered into December, middle of December.
All the economics are standing on their head right now. We don't know how that'll work on their supply side.
They're always later than what they say we will get the truck. So we'll have it to you by this date.
Is this Woody's or who is it?
No, more than likely, the truck will be bought at the local, at TAG, the local truck dealer. And then our last one that we had outfitted was through Viking Surveys, which is in southern Missouri. But we will, more than likely, that's what we will do, we don't know for sure yet.
Do these have bed heaters in them?
No.
No. Okay.
And these beds will be stainless.
Yes.
Stainless beds,
So-
everything will be on the state contract. We'll provide the auditor with the contract number for
Right.
the truck and the outfitter as well. There'll be two contracts two
Right.
contract numbers that they'll need.
And then these beds for the future can be put on another newer truck.
If
These
need
beds
be,
are
yeah.
more modern and stainless, they won't rust, so
Right.
later on in the future.
It
Should we
costs a
buy a
little
new
more.
truck?
Swap.
Yeah.
Costs a little more, but it's well worth it.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for them to put a taper in that bed. Love to see that. Anyway, any more questions, comments? Have a motion second. All in favor of starting this process, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Hire accounting position for the sheriff's department. Dan, you wanna talk about this?
I didn't know that was on the agenda this morning, but, Kim Payne, who is my accountant in the office, has been with the county for 38 years, I think, since she started here. And she is going to retire, in June. So we wanted to get someone hired to start, learning and preparing to take that position. It's a big job. Kim has done a wonderful job, and we hate for her to leave, but I understand that she's wanting to spend time with her grandkids and, do some other things, so, I wish she was here, because I wanted to say she was getting up in years, but she just not here this year, because once you get on.
Dan, you remember every one of those years, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right, now, it can come back and bite you.
It will probably. Yes, but anyway, we want to get someone hired so they can spend some time with Kim, start learning the position and job, and, be ready to take over in June.
Okay. Has the HR been working with you on this, or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I have, and we had it out there, and we got a few applications, some came, and, they wanted a lot more money than what we can start people at, and other people just, come and see what it was, and didn't want, we ended up with, and we picked between two applications at the end.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we're going to start pushing that all the new hires go through HR first for the publication, initial background checks, all that stuff that needs to be done. And she will be set up in a good system and priorities and
And
routine.
I think they did advertise it.
Okay.
We have it for Kim's,
Not for Kim, you did for the nurses, position.
the nurse, yeah.
Okay, Well, we're going to, in the hopefully near future, we'll be adapting policy to kind of promote that and push it. So that will be a thing coming up, so.
Right.
Okay, is it your recommendation that we hire, and do I have a name, or do you have that
We
ready?
do have a name, and it's Sonia Kinney
Okay,
was her name when you knew her here. She worked for the county years
Yeah.
ago, 15 years ago. She's been with Gaming Commission since then, and is back in the area and wants to be closer to home, and very familiar with the county system, and working with the courts and things like that. So
and the name again was Sonia Kinney?
her name is Sonia Miller. Now,
Miller.
I couldn't remember her married name, but
Okay,
it was Kinney when most of the people here would have known her.
okay, so Sonia Miller.
Yes,
Okay, and so it's your recommendation that we hire this person?
yes, it is.
Okay. Has the pay rate been established, and, no?
Not
We-
that I'm aware of.
No, it hasn't, and I've talked to Teresa in county clerk's office, and we're wanting to start her at $16 an hour.
And effective date? Effective date,
As of the
March 8th.
15th.
Yeah.
March 15th, okay. Okay, is that okay with HR? Does that sound all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's kind of, off the wall right now, but okay. Okay, so
Work
you're.
for the gaming commission?
That's where she works now.
What's the odds?
All right. Moving right along. So it's your recommendation that we hire Sonia Miller for this position. What's the job title?
It is, Kim's actual title, she is the chief deputy in the office and office manager right now, but this will be just accounting,
Okay.
for Sonia and
So
someone else.
is she there now?
No, she's not.
Okay,
No, she, and I just talked to her yesterday, and she's just giving her notice.
okay, all right. Okay, recommendation that we hire Sonia Miller as an accounting position for the sheriff's department. Motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve Dan, making for the accounting department at the sheriff's department.
I'll second that.
Questions?
I did want to say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I think moving that with the HR, like you said, will help with the benefits, stuff like that, to let them, that information get out to these people, and it'll help us, keep in touch with employees of the county also. So I think doing that is a good move for us to move into, to making sure that she's every step, gets into that step of the way when we do hire future
Yeah,
people
for
or
instance,
officers or whatever else.
it's important that all new hires know that there's a 90-day waiting period for the benefit package to start insurance. So that would be a consistent
There's
type
all
of
kinds
thing that they would all know when it's done in that manner. So that's part of the reasoning for
And
doing
we
it.
tell them those things.
I know, but we want it all to be the same presentation, the same type of thing. Okay, motion second, any more comments? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Our additional help prosecuting attorney's office, do we have any word here from the prosecuting attorney's office?
I sent Melissa a text and she said that she's gonna come next week.
Okay,
She
so
sent you an
table
email.
this,
I think she sent you.
let's just delay it and let her put it back on the agenda for next week. Okay, so we will not act on this at all, we'll just skip this one out then. And then she can put it back on the agenda when she's ready. Okay, next regular meeting is next week, right here. Come happy and come glad.
Opening annual bids next week?
Is that true? Is it next week we open that? Kevin? Is it next week we open annual bids? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
So it'll be a monthly meeting?
that'll be a lengthy meeting, yeah, the table will be full. Right.
That's why there's the attorneys want to give us an update on the legal settlement on the opioid deal and, or the progress, and we asked them to wait another week.
Yeah,
because
he's wanting the
next week's
23rd,
was
yeah.
looking a little bit longer.
Okay. All right, so next regular meeting will be here and the annual bid opening will be at that time. Other business, correspondence. Public comments. Departmental reports. Anybody? Here's your chance. Somebody speak up.
First, I want to apologize for all the clicking they're gonna hear on the camera. We're gonna click this bit, but I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, we're out of here. Thank you all for attending.
JD used to do this all the time when I was